the island of the damned. The storm raged on, its howling winds and crashing waves battering the small yacht as its lone occupant struggled to keep it afloat. He tried in vain to call for help, but the only response was the sound of his own voice echoing back at him through the static. It was then, through the din of the tempest, that he heard her. A voice like honey, singing softly in the distance. With no other options left, the man set his course towards the sound. Through the rolling mists, he saw the island appear, and in its center, the Grand Hotel. With a sense of mounting unease, he anchored his boat and made his way to the entrance. The lobby was quiet and empty, save for a fish tank and a brass bell. The man rang the bell, and she appeared, a woman with skin as white as snow and hair like kelp. She listened to his tale of woe and offered him a room, promising him dinner and a warm bed. He dined on raw fish, served to him by silent women in black dresses, their eyes as empty as the plates they set before him. In his room, he lay down to rest, but he was soon jolted awake by the sound of something shuffling down the hall. He opened the door to find a maid with a food cart, its wheels leaving a trail of water in its wake. The man followed the trail to a black room, and he opened the door. What he saw there was a sight that would haunt him for the rest of his days. Rows of tanks, each filled with the sleeping forms of mermaids. And then, one of them stirred, her eyes flying open as she let out a piercing scream. The man ran, his feet pounding the floor as the mermaids gave chase. He reached his boat and set sail, but the storm was too much for him. The yacht capsized, and the man washed up on the shore of the island, but the Grand Hotel was gone, as if it had never existed at all. Years later, the man would tell his tale to anyone who would listen, but no one ever believed him. They said he was mad, that the storm had driven him over the edge. But he knew the truth. He knew that the hotel and its inhabitants were real, that they were waiting for the next traveler foolish enough to venture into the storm.